Welcome back, my dear supporters. In today's video, we're adding an exciting new weed farming and drug selling script for QBCore and ESX servers. This script brings a fully interactive farming system where players need to plant, water, and fertilize their crops for them to grow successfully. No more instant spawns. This system makes drug production feel realistic and immersive, adding depth to your server's economy. Once the plants are fully grown, players can harvest the product and move on to selling, making this an engaging criminal activity with plenty of customization options. Let's dive in and get it set up. To kick off the process of integrating this exciting and dynamic update into your FiveM server, start by visiting the GitHub page, which we've made easily accessible through the link provided in the video description. Once you're on the page, locate the necessary files and download them to your computer. After downloading, extract the contents from the zip folder to access all the required files. Once the extraction is complete, carefully transfer the entire folder into the appropriate directory within your server's configuration that suits its structure and setup. Finally, make a minor adjustment by renaming the folder. Simply remove the word main from the folder's name, and your setup will be ready to move forward seamlessly. Once you've renamed the folder accordingly, the next step is to integrate the key components that will breathe life into the script. Head over to the GitHub README file, where you'll discover a comprehensive list of items essential for the script's functionality. Copy these items, then navigate to your QBCore/shared/items directory. It's recommended to create a subheading that resonates with your organizational preferences and paste the items list under this section. Following that, revisit the script folder and locate the Images directory. This step is critical. Ensure you copy all the images from this directory and transfer them to the QB inventory/HTML/images directory on your server. This action is imperative for ensuring that all new items introduced by the script are properly visualized within the game's inventory system, significantly enhancing the player's interaction and engagement with these items. With these preparatory steps out of the way, the script is now set up and eager for deployment. Now, inside the main folder of the script, you'll find an SQL file that needs to be imported into your server's database. This step is crucial because it ensures that all the necessary tables and data are correctly added for the weed farming and drug selling system to function properly. To do this, open your database management tool, such as HideSQL or PHPMyAdmin, and connect to your QBCore or ESX database. Next, locate the import option and select the SQL file from the script folder. Make sure the import process completes without any errors, as missing data could cause issues in-game. Now, inside the config file, you'll find various settings that allow you to customize how the weed farming and drug selling system works on your server. First, you can configure the target system to work with your preferred interaction system, adjust the inventory settings, and fine-tune how the items are handled in your economy. Scrolling further down, you'll find options to modify ground hashes or add new ones, allowing you to define where the weed can be planted. You can also tweak the growth mechanics, adjusting factors like growth speed, required watering, and fertilizer usage to control how realistic the farming process feels. At the bottom of the config file, you'll find settings for the weed run or drug selling job. Here, you can configure the drop-off locations and the NPCs, PEDs, that players interact with when selling their product. These settings let you customize the risk and reward of the drug economy, balancing it to fit your server's playstyle. Now that we've set everything up, let's jump in-game and see how it works. Before you start planting, make sure you have a female seed or any seed item that ends with the letter F in your inventory. This is essential for starting the weed farming process. Now, once you use the seed, either through the hotbar or directly from your inventory, you'll see the option to plant it on the ground. You can place as many plants as you want, but remember, weed can only be planted on certain soil or ground types that support its growth. Once planted, your goal is to increase the plant's health to 100%, and for that, you'll need to water the plant regularly. You must have the appropriate watering items in your inventory to keep the plant healthy. To boost the plant's growth, you can also use fertilizers or add male seeds, which will speed up the process and improve the yield. In this demonstration, I've reduced the plant growth time for a quicker showcase, which is why you see it growing so fast. However, you can configure the growth duration in the config file to match your server's balance. Once the plants reach full growth, you can cut them down, and you'll receive the weed branch item, which can then be used again to get the item called dried weed. The plant growth process begins with planting the female seed in suitable soil. Once fully grown, you can cut it down, which will give you a weed branch. Next, the weed branch needs to be processed, which can be done through inventory, and once completed, it will turn into dried weed. However, before selling, the dried weed must be packaged by interacting with a designated NPC, PD. Before we move on to packaging, let's first collect all the weed plants around here and get them ready for processing. I almost forgot and made mistake to mention, once you have dried weed, you can use it directly from your inventory to convert it into packed weed. This is an essential step before interacting with the NPC for final packaging. Now let's head over to the NPC who handles packaging. You can find the coordinates for the NPC in the config file, so make sure to check that if needed. Once we arrive, you'll see the option to package goods. The default packaging time is set to 2 minutes, meaning you'll need to stay in the designated area for the entire duration. If you move away before the process is complete, the packaging will be canceled, and you'll have to restart the process. So, let's wait here, let the packaging complete, and then move on to the final selling phase. Once the packaging is complete, you can collect the item from the NPC and it will appear as a box in your hand. The item is labeled as Suspicious Package, indicating that it's ready for delivery. Now that you have the suspicious package, interact with the NPC to start the delivery process. The delivery location will be marked on your map with a weed blip, making it easy to track. Head over to the delivery location, where you'll find another NPC waiting to receive the goods. Once you hand over the package, you will instantly receive cash in exchange. If you have more packages to deliver, the next delivery location will automatically appear once the first order is completed. This allows you to continue the process seamlessly without having to restart the mission. I hope this script brings a whole new level of criminal roleplay to your server, allowing players to build their own drug cartel and even decorate their houses with weed plants for that extra touch of realism. With its interactive farming, processing, packaging, and delivery system, this script adds depth to the illegal economy, keeping both criminals and law enforcement engaged in the action. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more FiveM content. If you have any questions or run into issues, drop a comment below or reach out on Discord. I'm always happy to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy role-playing! I'm thrilled to announce that CODEIN has officially surpassed 7,000 members on Discord, making it one of the best FiveM developers and server owners hubs. Fueled by this increase in member count, we've added developer AI bots to help fix code snippets for users facing issues. Moreover, users can also create logos for their servers using our logo-creating AI bots. With support for all frameworks from thousands of developers, you'll also find all the necessary free items needed to start a simple roleplay server. So what's stopping you from joining? Join now!